So, and you knew, well, where were the customers waiting?
She's working on that.
Outside or what? I mean,
Well, see, that's out on the evening, so they might have just that first part.
okay.
But I
That's
don't
like,
know.
yeah.
Okay, we're going to call this meeting to order. Special Projects Committee, and this morning we're going to talk mainly about Independence Day, but I'm going to start out by approving the minutes from our last meeting, October 10th, 2023. We have a motion to approve the minutes as written. Second. All in favor of approval, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, the minutes are approved as written. I'm thinking today, we can talk mainly about Independence Day and at the end, talk about vendors and food trucks for both events. You know, which ones we're gonna use, if we're not gonna use any or whatever, but I think mainly today, let's talk about get the 4th of July started. So I guess the first one is parade registration. Do we have a limit, or should we have a limit on people in the parade? Because it's getting, have we gotten there yet, or can we?
Oh, we could take more.
Okay,
We can take more, the street's a whole lot longer.
so we
Before
have,
we line them up.
32 left.
okay, so is it unlimited, or we want to say, okay,
I think the limit's just backing up to the falls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're pretty much back up to about the pond now, as far as,
yeah.
you know, from, we're trying to meet the Sky Valley Way.
okay,
People so enjoy that. I
Oh,
get
I know.
a million compliments.
We could add another team.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
and as far as that, we kicked it off, didn't we have the Boy Scouts leading the parade last year?
We had color guard.
We had a
Or
color guard.
color guard, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
We also had a little drums from the high school in Franklin. I don't know.
Right, yeah.
If we want to do that.
That's right.
I was hoping we could get a real band, but.
or from Raven County, it'd be nice to get some kind of a,
We've asked, Jason's
and it
asked.
just doesn't seem to work.
Well, the problem is that per the Raven County band director, they have to have somebody from staff with their band students.
We have to pay them.
Well, no, I think the problem is, just to be frank, it's summer, and that's their time, and they don't.
I don't think he wants to do it, yeah.
So, color guard kicks it off.
Yeah, and I think Grace and Rick got with Gary Cantwell to, I think it was the VFW or something like that. So maybe we can ask them to do that again.
Yeah, I think we do. That's good. And of course, the dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Also,
Dogs.
is Tony coming today?
No, I haven't spoken with him about that, so I don't know.
Do we want to use our stage, our stage wagon, whatever we all call that?
Actually,
with
that's the old trailer, which they're not even really using that now.
Do we have it anymore?
I mean, it would be fine for that.
Okay, you can pull it over there and set that up for the
Yeah.
speakers and all that,
Right.
yeah.
It's
So
got a
then
broken
Tony's gotta
axle.
get the speaker from Forward Raven, excuse me.
I'm just saying, yeah, but it's got a broken axle, so it's kind of defaulted to be the stage anyway.
But can you get it there?
Yeah,
Oh, even with the broken
Yeah.
axle?
yeah.
Cause y'all are He-Man or what?
I mean, it's just, it's
Y'all
not,
are He-Man?
it's not in the road.
Okay, it's not a load, okay. Unless y'all can think of something else.
No, it actually, that actually.
I think it works pretty good.
That's a good stage.
Oh, yeah, banners to fit.
Oh, there you go.
So, yeah.
And that's, since you mentioned that one, as far as banners, flags, decorations, we're good in that respect. The feather flags, we have all that, and
Well, we get more. I'd love to have more at the entrance, it just looks better.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all big.
Like.
How many do we have and how many?
Not
are-
How many do we have?
Oh, okay.
Better
Oh, yeah.
flags for Fourth of July? 6 or 8?
And that's police, public works, that's everybody.
Okay.
Yes.
And how long does that last?
We did
That's
one.
just a month.
You sure?
I'll tell you. I can-
Okay.
how it works.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get
That's
more. How many
actually
polls
pretty
do we have?
That's good.
8 or 9? You made
Okay.
some.
If you
9?
say so,
Well,
I'll.
we budget probably
Nah,
$50,000 a year
what we have,
and
and
all the work.
Yeah, well,
What's your guess for?
Could we do 10? Did you make one more?
say probably around, probably need to order some, probably have to have some,
You're
I like
like,
this better.
That make they fit flags.
That's
Flags.
easy, yeah.
need the.
Yeah.
Probably need to order some.
How many
Whatever, however
gallons
many,
does it take?
however many more, flags you need.
I mean, how
I'll
else-
get both of
Gas
those.
from like gas stations.
Oh, that's.
I ordered
kind of
them
hard
last
taste.
year, so I'm
Yeah,
looking.
those
We can
to see.
double check on this.
Y'all got that right?
I'm
Other
sorry.
flags, we're gonna order some more and polls. You good with that?
We're ordering what? I'm sorry, I was out of it.
You ordered them.
Yeah, and I will pay attention now, yes, ma'am.
Feather flags and poles. We're gonna order
The
more.
banana type flag?
Yes, we bought some last year.
Oh, the banana
Can't
flags,
remember
yeah,
how many.
Yeah.
But
oh, yes, I love that, I love those,
And they're the ones that kind of look like this.
cause the ones, yeah,
Yes.
I call them feather flags, but yeah. Because the ones we had are kind of, some are kind of little faded.
well, we got rid of all those. We
Oh,
used
did
one
you?
last year,
Okay.
but we can replace that
I
one.
don't know how expensive them are, Sharon, but as far as them little signs, like event signs you got,
Mhm.
I think the feather flag would look better if you,
Oh, yeah.
like duck ridge.
Oh, you mean to post them there? I think they're pretty
Oh,
Oh, the
expensive.
duck
That would
race,
look.
the duck race would be good.
Yeah,
Do
I
we
think-
have,
We need a volunteer for the duck race.
we
We
do,
got,
we
Lisa,
have one.
She's gonna do it?
Yeah, she was supposed to be on Zoom, I don't see
Lisa
her.
Roger,
Yeah, Lisa said she was gonna be on Zoom.
Who's not here?
Grace.
Grace is in the room. And Tony.
So is your crew? No, that was for Fall Fest.
What?
No, your crew did for, 4th of July too, the dogs did.
Yeah,
we
get dog, we'll get you involved,
yes,
absolutely.
Okay, so.
Do you have a nickname for that group?
Or
That's
Never
fine.
mind.
You're good at that, yeah, suggestion.
No.
Okay, so
Be careful.
No, we appreciate the dog group.
hey, what about food trucks?
The what?
Food trucks.
Okay, we have, it seems like in the past, we've had, Sid Weber and, the, Scaly Mountain, Fire Department, hot dogs and water. That's what we've had in the past. Has that been enough?
No, there's not.
Okay.
We had, if I can chime in,
Mm-hmm.
there were some issues last year where there was concerns that Sid Weber was
Ken and Tom.
gonna be infringed upon the food trucks, but those are pre-sold. So you typically, and typically they sell out before, so it shouldn't interfere, but we did have a lot of people, particularly the evening time, that would have loved to get a burger or corn dog or something like that. And that's after, because we know the hot dogs are free, those,
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we can get them from where we got them before? Yeah.
This is buying 500 hot dogs, buns and
Right.
chips and water, I mean, yeah,
Who was it? Piggly Wiggly? Did it last year?
Pastor, yeah.
So Jason, what do you think? Scaly, Sid Weber, and maybe 2 other trucks, or is one enough?
Well,
What is
the-
scary?
The hot dogs with the
I'm talking more like.
fire department.
I'm talking more like evening time. Like, cause like, you find that you got that window, about 1 o'clock, everybody kind of goes their own way, cause the hot dog, the parade's over, they're making some hot dogs, 1:30. But then around about 5:36, people start camping out, getting their preferred spot.
Right.
for Fireworks, that's the time I'm thinking, what do you think, Sheriff, probably food trucks would be?
I don't know if I can get them to come for just that, but last time I had 2 that wanted to come during the day and stay over, because they were just gonna stay in the area, and then they were gonna stay
Well,
over.
as long as they, I mean, as long as they know that they're gonna be competing against the hot dogs that we give away, but not everybody wants a hot dog, so. But,
Now Sharon, were they butthurt because they got canceled?
don't know.
I mean, I think that'd be great, from, 1 o'clock to, whenever, take care of the folks that, are, like you say,
They might want to stop at
Well,
lunch, yeah,
yeah,
with their
And
family.
one of the things, when we do get feedback, is that we have heard from some of the visitors mostly, that there's nothing to do from about 1:30 to about 6:37.
Take a nap.
Well, I mean, that's what most of that's what your local residents do, but I mean, but you do have about a 4 or 5 hour window that people, they're having to kind of fill that time.
What would you suggest, Jacob?
I mean, can we get a band up at the pavilion, the city pavilion? And maybe put a food truck up there and have, shoot the kid that played for, a fall fest last year.
Kraken.
Eric's
That'd be
boy.
cool. I think
But
that'd
you're
be
talking about after they finish, right?
Once the
After
parade's
after the
done.
parade's done, yeah.
Well, but hot dogs are then,
And that generally lasts about
yeah,
at most an hour after the parade ends.
so then you're saying have a band after
No.
everything?
Do we want to do the hot dogs then, or just have a food truck, or do we want both? Couple of food trucks.
We want hot dogs.
Okay, they want a hot
Well,
dog,
I
so,
think they're gonna enjoy that.
Yeah, I mean, we budget for that,
Yeah.
and, like the ducks, we try to do as much as we can that's family friendly / free. You know what I mean, we don't charge for the ducks, we don't charge for the hot dogs. In the past, that's been donated, I don't know if people will donate again that this year, but they were gracious enough to do that this past year.
in the years before that, the timeshares
Yeah.
bottom.
And that may be an option too, I don't know at the time, I don't wanna speak on the timeshare, what their position is financially, but yeah, that is true, they have contributed in the past for that.
Or they bought the flags last year.
They need about a
Yeah.
band, which I
Did
think
they
were
get
very
extra-
inexpensive.
For donations, I know they're free, did they get many donations?
We didn't put a, Chief, did y'all put a donation thing out? Okay,
Yeah.
we don't, I mean, we don't ask one, but that's great.
Hey, I'd like to see gifted that, I mean,
It varies on who's coming, who
I think most
we've
people-
entertained during the year with calls and everything, so. A lot of times people feel guilty. But, it does, anywhere between 2 and 5 sometimes.
So do you think?
100 or 1,000?
Dollars.
Two Washington,
I was thinking big, I was thinking.
Yeah, you keep thinking big.
I will.
I know, I guess the biggest thing, I'm sure, I guess finding food trucks, I don't have to share, but I know last year there was just some concerns about having food trucks, period, but hopefully Sid Weber will settle out in time, but.
Well, that's what, 5:30 to 8 is Sid Weber?
Yeah.
Isn't it 5:30 to 8 is Sid
No.
Weber?
Yeah.
So from, when's the?
But their tickets are all sold before
Yeah,
that, so,
they just drive and pick up and leave.
yeah.
right,
I mean, but if we did food truck, would we want to set a time? I just let kind of let the market take care of itself. It's just, you show up and you want to show up, this is your location. If you're selling, you sell,
I agree.
you leave when you run out or you business drops
Well, the
off.
ice guy, he did tremendous.
They're kind of-
I mean, they were,
Kona Ice is in.
you stand in line for 20 minutes. just to
Yeah.
get the thing
I know the food trucks did pretty well at Fall Fest.
So how many food trucks are we
We
thinking?
had 3.
Well, I only invited 4 and 3 came.
I mean, are we talking 3 for the 4th of July too?
I'd say
or-
maybe 3. And
And
if we get somebody like additional, like somebody today, we
the
got
problem
one.
is they're parked where a lot of people's parked for the parade.
Mhm. We'll put them in the middle of the course.
And I think we need to be conscious of the heat and how hot it was. I think that was one reason that the ice guy did so well last year. I mean, it was pretty hot.
So you're saying 3 trucks, including Kona Ice, so it's Kona Ice and 2 other
I
trucks?
say that, but.
Yeah.
There's,
Why
there's
not?
nothing from 9 AM, 10 AM till 5:30, no food.
Well, yeah, but the pancake breakfast is,
Well, that's true,
Yeah, that's true, we got a pancake
but they
breakfast.
still, so the ice truck and 2 more trucks. And you have
And
a
where will
couple
we
picked
put-
out?
And where will we put those? On the driveway where the ice truck was?
will they all fit there?
Will they all fit there? I think they
Not,
would.
well, not that, and I don't, I'm gonna get off topic, I'm gonna get back on topic with this, but
Okay, duly noted.
now that we are fixing to have the third pickleball court, in the past, we have closed that, but you think the pickleballers may wanna have a tournament, now that we got this extra, that would be some activities.
Something for people to see and come visit
It's
and
not a
watch.
bad idea.
But you're talking about playing and taking up space.
Well, I mean, in the past, we've locked the courts, but now now that we're gonna have the third court, and that should be getting finished here in the next week or so. Now that you got extra capacity, maybe the pickleballers may want to do a
An
tournament,
afternoon
It's
tournament.
good.
an afternoon tournament, and that, if we had food trucks in that proximity area right there, then.
What, put food trucks over there in the parking lot
Yeah.
by the,
I don't like that.
That's too far away.
Plus, it's too close to where they're gonna be doing.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know,
true.
I'm just saying that, either way, that may be something, if you're thinking about activities, that
Yeah,
may be
that's
something that they may wanna try to, if they want to organize it, they
Right.
could.
you gonna call, Vicky Hare? I think she's kind of the head
Yeah.
pickleballer.
They're,
I think that'd be cool.
yeah.
And we just have to figure out logistics as far as where to put the trucks. I mean, we've got picnic tables over in the pavilion. That way, we don't have to pay a band. But there's spaces for people to eat. It's just where, how many people are involved in that, where they park.
We could have the band on the trailer.
That's what I was getting ready to say, that'd be a good
Yeah.
transition
After.
in that
early
grassy area,
evening.
weather permitting.
Like a bandstand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and where the ice guys, well, you could get 2 more trucks there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
On this
But
driveway.
you're talking about after, like, I'm thinking about like a couple of hours before the fireworks part. Are you thinking daytime for the band?
So, them too, cause
I was thinking the evening when people are coming, that'd be, but, you know,
You know what the parade ends at 11:30, so 11:45 the parade begins, so it's 12 to, so, I don't know if we want a band before the parade's done, do you?
No,
no, as soon as it's over.
because we got
Kick
music.
that
Or,
on,
yeah, or before.
American
that.
music.
because it's
plays
wired up
right.
there
Yeah.
anyhow.
Yeah.
And we can get probably extension cords from, the church.
Do you think people would hang around after the parade to listen to a band?
see, that's what I was thinking, people would be there settling in. for
Yeah,
the
and
evening.
eating.
Yeah.
I'm thinking before fireworks still.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
I do too.
Because there's really nothing to do while you're waiting for dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, people start putting chairs out and sitting early around the pond.
They camp out early.
And especially if we have food trucks there, they could really eat dinner there too, or picnic there or whatever.
So the band would be where the stage is already.
In front of the, CDC.
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay.
That was good last year for Oktoberfest.
I mean, we try it, so,
Okay,
We
the
got- we
internet
got
further.
four.
Well, it is. I've noticed in Fall Fest, and we've done pretty much everything we can do now, and we're out of there probably in October. But, it seems like the further you get out into the parking lot, it starts to fail.
yeah.
Somebody's got Verizon, I got Netflix there.
I have Verizon, and I've been good. Sometimes when you get going towards the chapel or back in that corner, it gets a little sketchy,
I've got none.
but we're not gonna,
Yeah, we'll have to talk about Fall Fest, because this,
Yeah, you
we may
try-
have to do a whole new
you try
thing when you
to-
all move out. and
Mhm.
If,
Okay, so
Harrison
band,
Merrill takes back his property and, yeah.
Because we've got Skylink up at the new church, because there's no
Yeah,
service.
that might be a
Yeah, it
little
works
tough, we
good.
might have to. Might come out and get it.
Okay, so back to the band. We're thinking the band in the evening and with the food trucks and everybody setting up, and we encourage people to come set up around there to
Can you
watch the
get the band?
fireworks.
I think so, because that kind of Sky Valley's,
Oh, right. Was that $300? Is that what it was? Maybe $400 this year? I'd say $400.
It was, because they did, well, it ended up being bad, wasn't it? They do doggy happy hour, you know, and any extra thing outside,
They
they
do
do
what, Jim?
doggy happy hour.
Doggy happy hour?
at the club.
The call?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay, thank you. I thought this was a national.
No, but I'm
thing.
just saying, I'm just saying, no, I'm just saying that they're already used to being here,
Gotcha.
and I think they can do it.
What about cornhole boards, not the tournament, just having them where people can play?
We had some feedback about people wanting to do tournaments, but the thing is, okay, well, who's gonna man it, who's gonna
Yeah.
organize it? I know that's a common sport.
I think the fire department could do that.
I think so too.
Yeah, they'd be good.
I mean, I know it's,
Again, you do realize I'm in the room, right?
Yeah.
Where do we set that cornhole up? Where it's fairly level.
we got some area down near the, what do you think, Jerry, down near the creek? There along Sky by the way past the Morley Bridge, I mean,
You see the bean bags going into the creek?
well, I mean, they need to be really awful, really bad at
No, I mean, on
Or
purpose.
We, I mean, that area is cut low,
Yeah,
and we'll have all of our duck folks down there, so.
How many courts or how many, because, you know, two are one setup, right?
I'd say probably,
You could probably put 4 right there just before you turn up, Bridgepole on the right-hand side, or is that?
Oh, the
it
grass.
doesn't take a whole lot of space to do that.
So you're looking at 4, so that's,
do we even
What?
have those?
It's probably
16 players.
I've got it set at the house.
But if you had 4 over
You
here,
you may
and
have
4
all,
over there, just kind of spread them out. I
Mhm.
think that would, if we could get 8, that'd be awesome.
there might be some folks that have some, I know I've got some at the house that was given to us a couple of years ago.
We've
We
got
have
2 that
somebody
we
that
never
can build
used.
them for us?
Well,
Y'all are builders.
Then you gotta
that's,
get and then get the bean bags. The bean bag's gotta be right. You probably have to order the
it'd
bag.
probably be better, cause you want that wood slick, it's gotta be that.
So we purchased them?
I've got 2 of them. I'll
So you
give
could
to
make
the
a
city.
tournament set out of one 4x8 piece of plywood.
They're green and white.
I would think.
But now, for the golf tournament every year for Sid Weber, there's usually 2 or 3 sets, and where they come from, I don't know.
Oh, I think does the club have any?
Yes, the club.
I thought they did.
Yes.
Still, we don't be responsible
No,
for theirs if we do good.
Yeah.
I'll look into it.
and you could use them for Fall Fest too, if you wanted to,
And I mean,
But that could fill the gap.
a little bit.
With pickleball, cornhole, the band, I think that
The
would
food
kind of,
trucks,
and
yeah.
the food trucks, that takes care of that
that's a little bit for them too.
vacuum.
Yeah,
You think
Did
we
you
wait till
wait the
6
thing
o'clock,
to take pictures yet?
you know, before dusk, 6:30?
Or
For the
is that
food trucks
for
and the
4th of
music.
July?
up until 6. I think that's probably, yeah.
I think that's a sweet spot. huh?
Mhm.
Oh, uh-huh,
So what are you
All right, I'll
talking,
give
noon
it to
to
you later.
6 for the trucks?
Pardon me?
What's our window for
I'd
the
say
trucks?
just let them stay, let the market dictate.
yeah.
If they're selling, they stay until they sell out, or the sales taper off.
Well, if we're gonna advertise them though for dinner, we need to know they're there.
Is this gonna call in hurt the club that they're advertising or something?
Well,
Well, sure it is.
and they,
I know this is being recorded, I just.
No, I mean, you know, we
Don't
have-
put in the wrong question.
But
water,
sometimes kids, I
run
think,
water.
families will be the ones out there. when
yeah,
they're
not the
little.
drink.
Yeah, the drinkers are still little.
I mean, it's, you know, it's one day a year.
Yeah,
And I think they should be able to, or would be amenable to us doing this on one day a year. I think so. So what are we
or
talking
2
about?
days a year.
10 to 6 or, yeah, right. 10 to
During
6?
that week, there were almost 4,000 people visiting in the area.
I think that'd be great.
So what's the window? 10 to 6? 10 to 5?
Well, the
For the food, the
at
trucks,
what time?
the band?
I'm just gonna say they can
Set up for lunch,
10 to whenever they want.
10 to whenever.
but if we advertise them, the people can come down
Well, I
and
just
eat
wanted to
dinner.
quit at 6.
Huh?
I didn't want them to quit at 6.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, the only thing I can say, people by that time trying to get a place for fireworks. You know,
Well,
If we do that thing where people can stick their heads in the holes and have their picture taken, where would we put that? And, oh,
we'll find a spot that's.
and you wanna do this,
The portico maybe?
Where are we gonna put the council Dunkin' booth?
that's gonna be,
I don't know what I'm practicing.
I gotta tell you,
I feel just talking from folks that would love me to get that thing.
you laugh at that, but I mean, I'd do it. Just for fun. It's, what, $10 a toss?
Oh, $10 a
Wow.
toss, wow.
You're not worth
Three tickets for $25.
Jason.
Three tosses
Yeah,
for $25.
I like the idea. I really do.
Where would we get one?
Yeah.
Did you make one?
I think at the party center.
Yeah, those games, yeah, but you'd have to get it early. Order it early.
Yeah, that's a good.
I think, Dan Ballmer's always dressed up as Uncle Sam, he should be in it,
Mhm.
yeah, don't you think?
You'll be healed up by then.
All right, anyway, do we wanna do the thing where I paint an Uncle Sam and I don't know, Madam Liberty, and you can stick your head in there and get your picture taken?
I think that's good.
No, I thought.
More activities,
Thank you.
great.
We'll put it, Sky
Sharon.
Valley,
Sharon.
Independence Day 2024.
No, don't put 2024.
Huh?
We won't reuse it.
Yeah,
Is it every
okay.
year?
Gotcha.
I mean, obviously, this thing's.
We could put a stick-up sign in front of it that says 2024 or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Paintboard.
Oh, God, I have everything else to do. Okay, would you all get, what kind of wood? I need a big piece of plywood, smooth plywood.
Yeah.
And you'll,
5/8, or is that too
You
thick?
gotta cut out a place.
I have a bunch of saws, I can do that. And then a place for a child or.
Those little kids. Or you can maybe put even little pet. Look at that, so good.
A doggy hole.
Never put a cookie outside.
If we did do that Dunkin' booth,
Oh, God, it's on the booth again.
That's just a silly.
I'm saying that would be
I think it's a great idea.
that'd be a good kids event.
Depends on who's in the booth.
I was gonna say, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
But anyhow,
So Bruce, you gonna talk the rest of the council into it?
well, I got one, is a go, right?
I'll be I'm gonna be a barker. I'm gonna get him up,
You can be the height. You don't have the orange screen.
I'll do that, I'll do that. I'll
Come
be
on,
the high
sister
man.
girls, do it.
Yeah, I get it.
Anyhow, we'll think about it, and
Okay.
that could
I
be,
think the fire chief should be in there too.
Sure, sure.
And the police chief.
well,
Bingo.
Oh.
Just have certain,
the next thing I had is volunteers, so we got Lisa for the ducks.
And she's gonna need a lot of help.
and that takes about 5 people to do that. right?
Yeah. To do-
Plus 5, what other
So,
volunteers?
Plus 4, I'd say, probably.
But please, whoever we get, I mean, I was just taking pictures last year, and I just over and over, make sure everybody there that's working is there early,
Yeah.
because it did get bad,
Herd cats?
yeah.
You mean,
People lined up, paid, well, get their ducks.
there was a little bit of a bog down with the registration, because basically the way they do it, they take a Sharpie and they number each duck.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have
I
a
would think the
list.
ducks could be numbered before that.
Well, I don't know that they were, but I'm saying that they have a sheet with 500 slots. And if you get duck number 212, they have to write their name down, but,
Is there any way we could do it electronically?
I think the biggest problem last year, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think there was 2 tables set up, of 2 people each, or 3 people on each table. And the second table didn't come to late, they were late.
yeah, I think it doesn't take too long to
That was a
do it,
big
it's just,
problem.
if you probably 30 minutes, if you get 2 tables, I mean, it doesn't take long to have, it doesn't take long to have a duck and write another name.
How about
One
getting,
handed, one write it down.
how about getting a roll of those, of tickets? 1 through 500 is the number on it, you get the duck and you get the ticket, you turn the
Well,
ticket
because
in.
they just grab it up, it might be 27, or it might be 500. It's
Tommy might
trying to
have
be
a
fast,
pink
so
duck
they're not
instead of a
lined
blue
up
duck.
in order. I think it should be fast
I
enough.
was gonna say, a duck is a duck is a duck.
That's what
We'll
they
talk
say.
to Lisa and make sure it's.
Do y'all still have a little
Organized.
screen? I know one year we got some, I think all the ducks were put into a can and then they were dumped.
Yeah,
And we got a lot of complaints because the kids wanted to throw the ducks in the water.
yeah,
So, but we got that string now where they can throw the ducks and the 1, 2, 3, they lift it up.
yeah.
And we have the nets.
That worked good last year.
And it actually started at the bridge, it added some strategy because they had to go through the new culvert. It made it-
Strategy.
Well, yeah.
It stretched people out too.
Yeah, and I mean, and it made it, it went from being like about a 3-minute race to about a 15-minute race.
That gave everybody time to get down to the end. too.
But you know, I was thinking, we only did the top 3,
Yeah,
those prizes were very nominal.
wanna do top 10?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe to make it interesting,
Top 10, let's
yeah.
do top 10.
There was one couple I thought was so cute.
Oh,
The mother was almost in tears. She said, we've been doing this for years and we finally placed. And she was so excited. She was so excited. Yeah, the kids were off to college and she was glad.
Finally.
I've always told my daughter to get down there and grab them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, we can have the top 10
Yeah,
done,
it's
So
good.
they don't win anything, it's just a certificate.
whatever y'all wanna do. What we
We
give them
had
like,
prizes.
How about a food
15,
thing?
10,
we
and
gave them
five.
a what was that, a Chick-fil-A
It was like a
I was
certificate?
gonna say, or a food thing that,
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A
We
was
did
right
last
around
year,
then.
15,
I think
10,
that
and
works.
five, but
Well,
only
they shut
three
down for
places.
months.
yeah, I saw Jay, and he said it's gonna be 5 or 6, 7 months when they get back in
Yeah.
the, wait, we get another one. The Chick-fil-A,
don't
they're
know.
closing the 17th, I think.
Yeah, they closed today.
They're closing today? Is it the 11th? Dang. Yeah, he said it's gonna be.
Yeah, the duck race is more and more popular. And,
Okay, so it's 10 gift cards.
Yeah,
yeah.
we can split it up.
that's
I
only
guess.
50 bucks.
Well, if I win first prize, I deserve more than you, loser at 10. I'm just saying.
Do I sense a little competition here?
I just think-
This is the school counselor speaking out here, yeah.
Give them a free t-shirt here.
I can give him a free t-shirt.
Holly, we'd have been buddies had I been one of your child.
Yeah, I know you'd have been one of my kids, I know you back.
We'll figure out I do think probably
10 bucks.
having 10, top 10, especially with 500 dollars.
Yeah.
And like you say, that's a
And maybe
popular.
the first 3 get a certificate with their thingy, so it says first, second, third, and then the rest of them get their thingy.
So
Is that all right, Ms. Counselor?
I think that.
Okay.
The volunteers, other than the duck races, where do we need volunteers? I know there's always things about handing things out at the front entrance as far as,
No, we have another one.
do we need,
We got 2.
what do we need volunteers for other than the
Well, are we
ducks?
giving out flags? Did we give
I
out
would have
flags?
flags, I think we can afford that, I'm just saying that one
I
that's.
like that.
Did we have somebody at the front entrance telling
Last
people?
year we
where to
had
go?
Yulia's people,
Oh, that's right.
but see, then we need the program, because I just don't know what people really do with that. I can make it.
I mean, for Fall Fest, I see it maybe with a map, but
Or are you just publicize one of those little,
QR code.
yeah,
Did we do that?
pull it up on their phones or something?
I just wonder how much that was used last year, I don't have a clue, I wouldn't think much. But
well, we could do a survey. Do you know what a QR code is? Bet you
But I think we can get plenty of volunteers for flags. I know Kathy did last year, and she most certainly would this year. Joe Kelly seems like a.
She won't
volunteer.
do duck races.
Well, no, but,
She
we
won't.
can get,
Won't do a duck race again.
so volunteers for flags, duck races, what else?
All right, what do the flag people do? They just walk around and say, you want a flag or?
yeah, well, Lisa and her friend came last year to the pancake breakfast and they just gave them away.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a personal, instead of grab one, it's nice to.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right,
And I
very
think
good.
the Boy Scouts kind of got an end with it, the den mother or whatever you call it now. They did pass them out. That's the Boy
Yeah,
Scouts.
they did too, her Sundays were hard.
Oh, well, you've got a better hand than that, she's worn out, I don't know.
But she's coming to, yeah, she's always participated, she's gonna do neighbor or
What's her
national night out and.
Lisa calls them.
Okay.
But they did very well at the Fall Fest, they served cookies and stuff.
Yeah,
They did very well with that.
She
So
saw.
are we gonna get in trouble if we just have Boy Scouts, we have Girl Scouts?
They merged. Cause my daughter's now a Boy Scout.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop there.
I'll leave it there too.
yeah, yeah.
So, flags, volunteers, anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
And you guys will do all the garbage.
I think the Boy
cans,
Scouts
put
would
them out, and do
absolutely
your
volunteer.
annual
Oh,
stuff.
I
They
get
get
it.
hours and credits for that.
They get what?
Community service, community.
They get badges and things like that, so.
So we get children's events, we've got the duck race,
Do we need something like that zoo truck thing
or
or
the blue bus.
the blue bus thing?
We do, we got to get her early, because she's always real busy during that time, but we
I
try.
think people with small kids would like that.
Would we end up paying her like $200?
I don't remember.
And,
You gonna contact her?
and didn't she have a bottle or a donation can also for the blue bus?
That I don't know, but I don't know why she couldn't.
So I'm gonna put a question mark on blue bus.
All right, now what about the dogs? Do we do anything for the
I thought the
dogs?
dogs was just Fall Fest.
I think it was.
Okay,
But they were
Unless y'all want
in,
it.
they were in the parade.
Right.
They're in the
they're
parade.
in the parade. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't know, and the photographer, that's when we have costumes and stuff for the dogs. That's Fall Fest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna be our official photographer?
Yeah, she's looking at
Fred.
you.
She's looking dead at you, Jim, dead at you.
I'm looking right at you, Mr. Tennessee.
If my, don't same thing happened as it did last year, remember?
He lost all his pictures.
What'd you do? Wrong.
It overheated
What overheated?
my phone.
From taking too many
It
pictures.
was, I've never seen it do
You
that.
have a real camera?
Yeah, yeah, but this is good, and, you know, you won't have to use the Zoom, but I've never seen, I mean, if you leave it out in the sun, yeah, but I was all over the place, and all of a sudden, nothing.
Did you get a new phone?
Dottie got pictures. She sent me about 20.
Yeah,
Okay, y'all work that
Is
out.
there anyone else, didn't we have?
How about Moody doing a drone thing?
Yeah, that would be good.
If he can do a drone thing, that would be great.
Did he even give us the Fall Fest footage? I don't know.
I never saw it, I didn't know he did it, Paul.
Yeah,
Moody
yeah.
has it,
I saw it.
Dale Fenwick has a, drone.
Did you get from Rudy? I assume you did.
I think that's a good idea.
From who?
Moody?
You did not get one?
I don't remember.
Are you remembering right, or you okay?
Misremembered.
Yes, yes, she did.
Okay, Moody for drone video.
Yeah, well, that's
Yes.
Moody.
Can those drones zoom in?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Because he can put it anywhere and, you know, Jim's gonna
you
wear
know, in the
out.
parade and just people all around, yeah, that'd be good.
So, that won't hurt my feelings, I'm not saying that, is that in place of me? or-
No, that's an addition.
So Rudy, you're gonna ask Rudy to do
That's
the
right.
drones? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna ask Moody,
Yes, great, great, excellent.
and we'll ask him about fall. I thought never mind, we'll find out.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
pictures of fireworks and everything.
Yeah, I thought he did too.
Okay, so we got possibly the blue bus, we have the duck races. What other children's events are we're gonna have the face thing,
Face
right?
painting,
We don't have a face paint.
We did.
No, I'm talking about what Holly's gonna do.
Oh,
Is that considered an event?
No.
So is it any other kids' events?
face painting,
We could have a water balloon fight.
the what?
Who's gonna clean up all the water?
I'm gonna vote whoever does not volunteer to work that day. When they get back to work, guess what?
If you do any kind of painting, I got a, come on.
Spray paint thing?
Any kind of painting,
Is that thing I use for Fall Fest?
yeah. Yeah.
well, yeah, we don't want the birds eating the balloons and all that. We'll have people complain about that.
What about a watermelon eating contest?
Eating contest.
No.
Or seed spitting.
Seeds.
We
That's what
We
we
have
have.
watermelon plants growing all over the city, or their seed cell. I don't know, I've seen those before in the past.
What do you think is the duck race pretty much the thing?
Well, if we have the blue bus also.
And blue bus, I think that's
I
pretty
think that's
good.
kind of cool. We
And
always,
maybe think about,
we talked about the jumping thing, but the liability, we were told no.
what kind of contingency could we have for a kids' events? And when would it occur? Would it, I guess, occur after lunch?
For what?
And where, for kids event.
We talked about last year, but the problem is getting it organized or getting enough people, like doing like three-legged race,
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
things, fun little, whatever, carry on.
Okay,
stuff.
but
Water
it's-
balloon, you ever do the water balloon throws? That's, kids love that,
Mhm.
the water, yeah. I think that's a lot of fun.
I hear a volunteer.
Yeah, yeah. I love
Well,
it.
so
Egg throwing.
just
That's
let,
a lot of,
we'll move forward.
How about the fire department hooks up the hose and you spray whoever wants to be sprayed?
Gently. Don't
You
blow
get
them
my,
up
you
the
get my
highlands.
emotions up and you kill.
Don't blow them up the highlands. Gently.
Let's think about, for the next meeting, maybe a third.
A third,
children's
so,
event.
you know,
What about just,
run through the fire hose. I
yeah,
think.
but what about some kind of sprinkler or whatever, just where the kids can just do it on their own?
Out in the grass.
Yeah, where nobody has to attend it. They can get as wet as mama let them, or mama don't want them.
Just think, what would we get the water from?
That is liability.
And
but-
I'll have a
question.
Or CDC, CDC, the CDC, does it have a,
Oh, I was thinking over there by the hot dogs in the area.
oh, is there a spigot over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
There you go, we got water.
Let's think about it.
Okay, we'll
For a
think about it.
third.
If
But
you
we
do
need
it
a lot
down by
of
the
water
CDC, we got a hydrant right out.
So it's
Yeah,
almost
is
like
there
a, what are those things called?
Better.
Splash pad?
Yeah.
We need a water sprinklers over there. Not just one.
We have the field of sprinklers.
No, do we have the field of hoses to run this from?
Well, people would probably bring their hoses, but
Tell me what do you hook them to?
that, he takes care of it.
This is the side thought, but what if everybody brought their water ones? Just do water.
And we just don't walk through the crowd and just squirt people indiscriminately, or what?
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
There's something with Brad, that food color than his.
I don't.
Jimmy, you got, I'll let you answer your question.
Yeah, they have those water guns now that are unbelievable. My son's had them years ago. They could blast like 40 feet.
But we should be able to come up with, an alternative or whatever, that'd be fun.
All right, so we're gonna be thinking about a water or some other
Something
activity
that kind of
children.
manages itself.
Yeah.
that manages itself.
And we can
That
advertise.
parents can go watch it happen and nobody really has to, monitor it, it just.
How about y'all coach like two kickball teams?
We need space for that, though.
Raise your hand if you think Sharon has lost it.
We'll take it under advisement. Okay,
Keep
now,
making sure.
as far as portalets, other services,
I mean, we can order, I was, that's on my list, Fall Fest, we ordered, I think, 4,
and wash
and
machines,
then 2 hand washing stations, so probably.
We have a hand washing
Probably need 2
station,
more
don't
for
we?
that crowd.
Oh,
There'll be
that,
more people there than.
Do we have that? Yeah.
2 more, 4 hand washing stations?
Well, no, I'm talking about, the potties.
Well, we got 2 bathrooms, at.
And
the
pavilion.
pavilion, so we had 2 there, well, yeah, we probably had 6.
6 and 3 stations or 6 and,
Well,
okay, so Jim,
well,
you're doing band.
they can wash their hands in the bathrooms at the pavilion, so I'm thinking maybe 2.
6 and 2, okay.
And we'll ask, the club to give us our access to those carts that we always use, the golf carts.
We used the Kubotas in the past.
I didn't, I had one of their carts.
Children's
Did you have
events, do
a
they
car?
have it?
No, I had to.
You had a Kubota?
The events you go to, the arts and
It's a
crafts.
utility cart kind of thing.
and they have
So I can
an
run up
area
and down
where
the parade route and
space for that.
give out
Oh,
notes
yeah,
and do
they
the
were-
number thing again.
I got it.
Yeah,
We can
That
have,
was pretty cool, but I
Unless you
don't
wanna
know
do it, I
if
don't
she'd
mind.
come this far. It was a lady on still.
I mean, I just don't think I can
Just
stay
wanna
there all
see
the
it.
time.
no, you can't.
I'm not being in the
But
parade either.
other than that, it was just.
I think, Bruce had a golf cart from the club too. He and I both had carts.
Yeah, I think we,
They let us have them. They left them at the breakfast,
That be
breakfast.
Steve or Ryan?
Steve, Steve does it. And they leave them, Mason. And they left them at the breakfast place so that after the breakfast, Bruce and I could jump on our wagons and go.
Yeah. To where we, well, pretty much over by the parade, trying to corral them.
And that's a job in itself, corralling them all and getting them to stay in the position.
What, if anything, are the fire trucks gonna be an event, just to kind of look and climb on them, or?
We can offer rides.
Rides.
Oh, how, what, can you just put them on the truck and ride around the roads?
Yeah.
Cool.
Put a trampoline next to the truck. Point it on top.
Oh, that's good. Do they have squirt guns on the truck?
Have what?
They could squirt the fire?
No.
No, darn.
But as they grab out, it's worth the crowd.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can take their little squirt guns up there.
It's not a bad idea. Okay, good. Photos, drone. What am I missing?
What, where's the list? I forgot
Well,
what it is.
I just did a list based on the 20th anniversary thing that we did last year. And we've got pancake breakfast, duck race, parade, Sky Valley Skating Mountain Fire Department, hot dogs. Of course, now with the truck.
Food trucks.
Sid Weber at 5:30, fireworks on the lake. Now we had the Kona ice track. And that's about
But we're gonna have food trucks
two
and
other
maybe
food.
a pickleball court
Yeah.
tournament
Mhm.
and.
Yeah, Bruce, on that note, if you guys want to do a cornhole tournament,
Yeah.
I'll build 4 sets.
Okay, and I've got,
Man, you are just
I'm
on a
retired, I got no
roll.
life.
and I've got 2 sets,
So I just need to buy, you got 2 boards.
Two boards, right?
That's
One
one
set.
set.
So I just need to look at buying 3 then.
Well, I mean, we'll build them off of, I get a sheet of plywood and build them.
Now, how are we gonna advertise this in the market? Is this gonna be an adult cornhole or a children's cornhole?
We can have both, there's no reason why we can't both, have a age group,
Mhm.
have a little Timmy out there, throwing overhand.
It'd be good to have some volunteers for that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And that kind of,
then we just set a specific time for it to run.
well, it's rather just have them there and they can just do it themselves.
Hand out the,
Sharon, we've got a community appreciation event that we do in the fall, so it's probably not gonna cost the city anything for this.
because you would use the same
Yeah,
thing.
we just
Oh, that's
build them
great.
and store
Thank you, Kim, that's
them,
wonderful.
using our discretion, so.
That's wonderful. When's your community thing?
Probably gonna be in October or September, we try to keep it a little bit later in the year.
When's our fall fest?
Wait, speaking of community appreciation, ours is in May, we need you here. May 24th,
Just to meet people. You want them to work?
No, Gordon said that maybe the labs will do this cake serving again, and then we're gonna have full prizes and tickets for people, to register for
It's
the
gonna be-
prizes. Here,
Here,
yeah.
I can bring it in.
Yeah.
Independence Day.
Oh, bring it
through
in,
the 5th.
great.
The
He's gonna bring it
fifth,
in.
Friday the
Did
fifth.
you hear that? He's gonna bring an engine down here too.
And,
I think that'd be great.
And the bookmobile's coming,
The bookmobile's coming.
No, we can.
What day is that?
24th,
Is that what day?
Friday.
Friday.
and
Second.
we were able to smooth over the issues, I think, from last year with fireworks, so.
Oh, you had the meeting?
Marlon knows that they've got to coordinate locations, they
Oh,
were in the worst spot last year.
that was something messed up last
Yeah.
Where they
year. It's not gonna work.
But anyway.
Yeah, he met with the club.
But,
Okay.
Jason and Lionel was that. We went to the city about Oktoberfest and using,
The club,
yeah, I said to them, the club, using that property down there. And their biggest issue, which I think vetoed the whole thing, was it wasn't cleaned up
Yeah, well, it
after
was.
the fireworks and all.
well, we
Oh,
paid,
well enough.
well, we paid the club money for that, I think it's $900.
It's kind of
That
like,
smoothed over, hopefully that smoothed over some things, yeah, because they did have to use their staff, but we did pay.
We heard that for a while probably than me.
We didn't limit
Yeah,
the
they were a little bit
fireworks
butthurt on that.
parking lot.
Park.
What was interesting about last
We did-
year, it was almost perfectly still, which is, to me, was the first time I can remember Fourth of July fireworks and not, seeing the smoke going this way. I mean, everything just hung over the golf course, and of course, over the
But
courts
it
and
also
stuff.
ran longer
Yeah,
last
it
year than
did.
I remember
It did.
before.
Mhm.
And also the dumpster overflowing and trash everywhere.
The clubs,
Well, that would be people, that wouldn't be us, I mean, that's just people.
I know they were upset about
Well, we can stop that, I mean, that's just.
not cleaning it up.
Yeah.
The parking lot, he said, was bad over there. by the-
Around the
Fireworks preceded the
There.
club.
but that was Sid Weber, that wasn't, we didn't have anything going on over
Well,
there.
we had people sitting
I'm
there
just
watching
saying
fireworks.
that,
Oh, fireworks,
Yeah.
I'm just saying that there's only so much we can control.
I understand.
I mean, that's private property, I mean, they're allowing everybody to come to sit and watch, but we did pay, I know this has been recorded, but we did pay, I think $800 or $1,000 for the help clean up, to help pay his guys, so we were sensitive.
Where was, you were,
You didn't get the call?
I didn't get the call, $1,000, I'll pick up.
I think $800, I forget, it was several $100, but we did. I think we worked through those things. I think a lot of it was just location because there isn't a lot of residue and debris from the fireworks. Well, easier to pick it up off the grass than it is, like, cause it
it was
almost,
in the golf cart,
it almost looked like,
yeah,
But
well, no,
Mica.
like, chewing gum.
Sticky,
tinfoil.
I heard it was sticky.
Yeah, and whereas, I guess it gets hot when
Mhm.
from the heat, it kind of melts, but it did leave a mess, but we did. I know we worked with Steve, and I know they had cleaned up, but we did pay them some money to help pay his guys' time.
Should be
to do
goodwill.
that, so. But hopefully the location this year, there'll be some more forethought, and they'll be in a place that it won't be as.
Where's the, I'm sorry, where's the location
Well, it's
gonna
gonna be up near the dam, it's gonna be near the end of the pond.
Should be on the dam, that's where it's been.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
the
last
problem
year.
was, is where he went. It was, the biggest issue was, the cleanup was secondary, the primary was the fireworks guys were telling golfers they couldn't play that hole. And that was the problem, because and you have to pay a premium price to play golf, and they're being told they can only play seven, they can't play one particular hole. So anyway, we worked through
17
that.
twice.
Yeah, so yeah, but anyway, I think we worked through that.
did we ever, shoot the fireworks off at Cannon Hill?
Not that I can remember.
I just wonder
I mean,
how,
really, where we're
how
at,
visible that would be.
the location now is the premium.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
beautiful,
I
yeah.
agree.
Because all the valid people on both sides of the golf course, I mean, it
Yeah.
just,
I agree.
And we can, from the police standpoint, we can control access down there.
Yes.
Cause
Okay,
you got one way in, one way out.
well, Jason, let me ask you, should we put cleanup as one of the, a bullet item for Fourth of July going forward? Have we ever had to clean up
just.
prior to last year?
Well, the problem is that Friday will be a off day for people, and we could pay our crew, but typically, I don't want to speak for Jerry, but we really have not made, it's been a volunteer thing, who wants some overtime?
We're talking.
But then again, also, you kind of touch on a sensitive area when you've got public crews cleaning a private piece of property. So it's almost better to just pay and let them do it.
Well, what I'm thinking is, we do a quarterly cleanup from the front entrance to the
So
junction,
volunteers would be great if they would want to come and clean up.
which is something I'd like to see us, maybe put on, the agenda for, another council meeting is litter. Is there anything the council can do to, get in front of that?
they're spreading on the new road too.
Well, that's a catalyst, because now they're coming up there, there's litter, and I know some of our citizens are cleaning up there. But whatever the path is coming from that in there, up until you get to ridgepole stuff, you're starting to see things, litter there where it primarily was on on Mud Creek Road. And in there, coming in there, typically you didn't see a whole lot of litter.
Within Sky Valley.
But coming up the back road, I mean, I've noticed it, on Evergreen, and then those little feeders are coming into the city, plus on, Kelly's Creek Road is just terrible, and I think it's because that's an area where people are they're coming in to come, to Sky Valley. But anyhow, that's not, Independence Day stuff. Anything else that you can think of that I missed?
How many, Jerry, I know that day historically, we're gonna request that Friday to be an off day for the city as well. I mean, last year we had Monday and Tuesday off, so I think this year we do Fridays.
Okay,
It just kind of makes sense because
It does.
staff is,
it does.
but how many folks do you think you would need if anybody wanted to come in and kind of help with trash detail and things like that? And you got a little bit of money, overtime money for that, Jerry. I mean, do you have any guys that you think maybe would want to come in? Because certainly trash detail, we can run the trash truck, they could come and do a sweep towards the end of the day. We probably, 3 or 4, you think, 4 guys maybe?
Yeah, probably. I had 3 or 4 last year that volunteered.
There may be. Okay. Well, maybe you want to ask your guys if they didn't want to extra overtime that Friday. Or extra hours.
That's a great idea. Is that your idea?
She's so smart.
Kudos. So, we good?
I bring up one other thing, we need, well, what about the things I hand out down in Clayton as far as putting them in?
I was just gonna say advertising. Yeah. Will you
And
do
if
that?
anybody wants to help me, I'll be glad to.
Okay. Where else we gonna advertise?
I have
The newspaper?
They'll do store windows, newspaper, and then we do Facebook.
Facebook and, yeah. I don't think we ever have a problem with people showing up, that's for darn sure.
We put the signs out up near down 246 at the entrance and.
That'd
The
be
community, the newspaper typically puts it in the community calendar section for us and. I think it's kind of.
She usually comes up and does a really big spread too, Megan does, I don't know if she's coming again this year. Cause I think her baby's due in July, so she may not be coming.
Okay, I'm going today to start picking up door prizes, but for our community appreciation event, you need that.
Are we too far back forward?
I think so. So far, we have like some really nice things being donated, so we wanna have people come in and door prizes, it's just a come and go, like we did the open house. But we're gonna have a food truck and, the door prizes, the bookmobile, he's gonna bring the fire engine and other refreshments, and Gordon, you're gonna try to get the wives again to help serve, so we'll get a cake and punch or whatever and go from
I
there.
think it'd be good if the police chief were here, so that he can meet people, because this is a good way for our citizens to meet you all, whoever works here,
Well, if we can get council.
and council to come. Okay. And it's from when to when? Never mind. Thank you. Okay. I think council should
How
be
many
here.
people do you think are probably gonna be here for that?
I don't know. I mean, it's come and go, it's 4 hours or 10 to 2 like we did the other, so I don't think a lot will be staying the whole
We
time.
had a lot for when we opened up the building, I
Yeah.
thought, you did good.
Well, the door prizes wouldn't bring a big crowd too.
Some of
We
them
may need like 2 cakes.
We all had 2 cakes before, didn't we?
Yeah, we had one that, yeah,
And that's gonna be Friday,
before Memorial.
tomorrow's gonna be.
Oh, okay, so we'll have more people in the
There'll
city.
be a big, big
Yeah,
crowd.
Maybe we can go online and just try to look at what other cities do for the 4th of July, maybe we'll get some more ideas for children and so forth.
I think those jumping things would be great, but I understand why it's huge liability.
The bouncy houses.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
had one supposedly coming.
with that, and the problem also is that those things would kind of become babysitters. The parents just kind of
Yeah.
go their way and just, you know, if you guys say, oh, you're staying, you're supervising my kid and somebody gets hurt. and-
But you could get those big ones, you know, that's kind of like an oxygen force.
That's what we ordered. And when I called the company to ask about the liability insurance, and so forth, they never called me back and they never showed up.
They used to get those, the bounce houses,
Yeah.
and, see, things like that.
Of course, now with COVID and stuff, you don't want anything enclosed, when you got a bunch of kids in there.
Oh, it's gone.
It'll never be done.
Well, maybe we'll call for flu.
Albany, Georgia, how far is Albany?
That's
From
down
here, it's right on the border.
It's,
Alabama.
5 hours from here.
Yeah.
I was just looking up dunk tanks.
Oh, he's back on to that again.
Delonica,
Somebody that hasn't even rent, you mean?
huh?
You might rent one?
Yeah,
Well, the line is not.
Should it say how much it is to rent?
says ask Sharon, see Sharon.
See Sharon,
Mhm.
okay. Bruce, are you gonna tell your fellow compatriots that you've signed them up for this?
Sure.
I think if we had a waiver, people could sign up to get in.
I'm just saying, it'd be fun to do the council, but I think it'd be fun for the kids.
I think it'd be fun for the adults to do
Mhm.
the council myself.
I mean, either way.
You need to give a time schedule, who's in the dunk tank. Yeah.
We're gonna, if you wanna dump Holly, it's gonna be $35. Jason,
Okay.
50.
There probably some folks that wanna see me go down.
I kinda like it. We'll just kinda
I've got it.
hang it out there.
Do we have special outfits we wear? Is it
We
back
could.
there? I think
We
we
could.
need special outfits.
Remember those old wrestling suits?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord. Bruce, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm losing
No.
my break.
I'll do the boxer shorts.
Yeah.
That's not go too far with that either.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, maybe, red, white, and blue trunks.
Go for it, Bruce. I'm the barker, you know. Well, step right up here.
Well,
Bruce Turner, give him a dunk. Oh, you can't hit him.
3 dunks
3
for
dunks.
$15.
Yeah.
Ken said he gets first shot free to see if it works.
Testing, yeah.
We
He's
might
quality
need-
control.
We might need paramedics too, you know, for the old men in the dunky booth.
Now we'll be
Well,
too
the
busy.
fun thing, you gotta have somebody that can talk some smack, you gotta really.
You don't think I can talk smack
I'm just saying,
In the booth.
in the, no?
you don't have the arm strength, you.
Yeah.
You're a weenie, you're a woman.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Come on, cupcake.
Yeah.
Yeah, say the wrong thing, you'll be in court somewhere.
That's true.
I'm gonna
What do you
reach
influence?
out to,
Dunk tank is.
I'm gonna reach out to the Boy Scouts and see what all they can do. You got that contact.
But I mean, you know, or.
But, you know, they might, they might be willing to do some Saturday morning cleanup. You know.
But if they can do events and then stuff like that on the side, I think that'd be great.
Maybe they wanna sell cookies or like, or whatever. That's, oh God, I forgot, they're the same as the Girl Scouts,
The Scouts.
the Scouts.
So there's like 4 girls in the scout crew now.
Okay.
Right, are we adjourning?
If there's no-
You wanna talk about Fall Fest? I don't wanna-
Yeah, I got one thing with Fall Fest. She's done a great job with these cards to hand out. And whether we need to get napkins, but The last weekend of this month is that the biggest craft show in the area.
The last weekend of this month,
28th
okay.
and 29th, I think it is, it's a 2-day show.
Oh, is that in Clayton?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it'd be a lot of people, we really need people to go out and solicit vendors. I mean,
Is that the sassafras?
Yeah.
Okay.
cause I can't do it, 'cause I'm too busy in the booth, I hope I am. And, I think that'd be good. I think Bruce has volunteered already.
Well, I'm going, so I can.
Let's do it, let's do it.
That might be enough. I mean,
I've been thrown out of
better places than
better
that.
places than that. Let me think about, set up a meeting to do the 4th and then start introducing more stuff for the Fall Fest. I mean, we've already are soliciting food trucks and vendors, arts and crafts vendors. And then we can start talking about shuttles, parking, setup for the,
Emails.
and the hay bale trail,
Yeah.
petting zoo. Is petting zoo a possibility for Independence? Or is that just hard to do?
The dog parade. Oh, no, you're talking Independence, sorry.
No, you're talking Fall Fest now?
Fall Fest.
Well, no, yeah, Fall Fest too, but I mean, before we leave, Independence, is that a possibility?
Of what again, I'm sorry.
A petting zoo, like we had
Oh, I love
a
petting.
year or so ago?
One, you need a little space for it. And girl that I did, she's so busy now, I don't know. I mean, she's
Just
just
a thought.
promoted and she did that on the side. That's not her job.
Is there anybody else that does that?
The 4-H or whatever at school, if anybody has any
Well, I
connection
know
there.
the Paws for Life bring their little puppies and kitties to, hopefully
Yeah.
people will take them home, but petting zoo, I think would be cool for the kids. If we can find it.
Yeah, that's already good.
And clean up, but make sure they clean up everything.
And the dog parade, of course, is always wonderful.
Yes.
My fault, was a beautiful note as well.
Child, it'll be July 5th before
In
we
fact,
turn around.
before we adjourn, just a side note, food for thought, I've been asked by a couple people about the thoughts of doing a winter fest, maybe in February. There's something about it, we don't have enough to do as a staff.
Well,
I thought about spring, nobody has craft shows in the spring.
Chili cook offs, in the sweater,
Really?
something like that, anyway, just.
because there's really nothing going on in the winter.
I can just convey a message that was that.
Winter or spring, I think something,
We could talk about it, yeah.
The garden club does a little one inside the building at the club, but that's it. I mean, you don't see many spring ones.
What does the garden club do in the spring? Oh, the camellia thing? Or
No, it's actually, it's a craft show.
That's in July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't even.
Yeah.
You can't believe it, we did, our house,
Oh, yeah.
Carpenter bees. Well, no, it's not so much the bees, it is the bees, but when the woodpeckers come to get the larva.
Yeah. Give all the kids tennis rackets.
No, the ones that are electric.
Yeah.
I got one at the house.
Are we good as far as, Independence Day, and like I say,
Do you need,
Look.
we need to get together before and kind of finalize everything?
for Independence.
That's what
Oh,
I'll-
we'll definitely do another one,
Yeah.
and then start
You wanna set it up
introducing
now?
Fall Fest.
Can you set up a date for that now? I love the idea here.
I'll go ahead and get the, I call them honey buckets, the porta potties and the hand washing station.
And the ducks. Yeah, order the ducks, or do we have enough left?
Well, she said they're at her house, I don't know, because she asked like when she emailed, it's been a while, that she wasn't at her house, but.
They're not, they're out of their RV out west
Well, she
for
I
months.
sent an email to Karen, saying she couldn't do it this year, and that the ducks were, I thought she said where, like, in a building or something, I don't
She
know.
thinks she has an outbuilding.
Do we have any of those ducks down there?
I think y'all brought them all up.
Yeah.
And they're not too terribly expensive, I mean,
We need to get one.
Let's get real ducks.
Get the geese.
My daughter wants to-
Steve Mason be proud for that.
Oh, Bruce, I just have them waddle around everywhere. I think that'd be cute.
Get them and throw them in the water. See what happens. Let me look and see the calendar, because, Kat and I have something at the end of, we're going somewhere at the end of April. And then in May, we're going out to Boise, but I just want to look and see where.
Boise,
Boise.
Steve went to
To
Boise.
Boise.
I've been to Boise.
I'm gonna get a t-shirt.
I didn't-
Ball cap.
I didn't get a t-shirt.
She wants it. So, I make a motion that the meeting be adjourned.
You can't make the motion.
Yeah.
You're the chair.
Oh, I want a motion that this meeting be adjourned.
I make a motion to maybe be adjourned.
Can we get a second? Second. All in favor?
Thank you.
Opposed?
Thank y'all.
Thank you, very good.
It was very
Lots of
good.
good, thank you.
Jason.
Let me in the, fall down.
Bruce, let us know as soon as you can.
Forward this to you, like your home or,